Hi everybody, my name's Ellen. I'm the founder of Trickle Net. I'm going to do a little video for you about using and hanging the Trickle Net original. This also goes for the Trickle Net Mini, which is made in a similar way, made in the same design actually. When you get these nets out of the bag, you'll find that they are a very unusual shape. So this one's been in use for about a week, maybe 10 days, and you can see that the holes have started to stretch square now, and it's becoming a more familiar shape. When you start to use a trickle net, you'll find that the top doesn't pull closed particularly well. This one is getting there, as you can see, it's getting there, but we've still got that hole there. So what we're going to do to avoid that is really simple. We're going to take our rope, always keep your knot beside the net here. So we're going to take the unknotted loop, we're going to thread it across, through the opposite side, and then pull. And that's going to make sure that the top of your net remains closed. What we're then going to do is hang it up on this tie ring, and I'm going to demonstrate a couple of ways that you can tie these products up. So I'm going to tie it straight onto the ring. However, you know your horse best. You may find that tying it onto the string there is safer for your horse. But for this demonstration, I'm going to tie it onto the ring. So we tie it up like this. Then we want to find the spine of the net, which is here. The spine of the net is the strongest area. This is where the net has been stitched. It's been doubled and stitched. And we want to take our rope somewhere in the corner, and we're going to thread it through and behind the spine of the net. So what we're doing is gathering several mesh. We're not just going through one mesh like this, because that's going to stress that mesh, and it could be liable to breaking depending on how your horse is treating the net. So never thread it through one mesh, always go through several mesh like this, and it'll help your trickle net to last longer. Then we're going to pull it up like this, and then what I like to do is tie a slip knot, a standard slip knot, and then my rope goes back through. You can leave it like that if you want to. I prefer to get rid of this loose end by threading it through and pulling it down, and that's safely secured trickle net. As I say again, if you know your horse best, if you want to be safer, put it on the baling string. But that's how I would tie a trickle net every day. There's another way to do it, a quicker way to do it. We sell these little gadgets on the website. These are the screw gate rings. Now, these can save your fingers and save you time in winter. When it's freezing cold in winter and you just want to get the hay net up and get the horse done and get home and have a coffee, these things. So you buy one of these, and we're going to thread this or stick this over the spine. Again, we're always catching several mesh, not just one mesh. So we get that in there over several mesh eventually, and then we're going to screw that on. Always use, even if you don't use this product, always use a screw gate near a horse's nose. I would never ever put a snap carabiner on a net that's feeding a horse. Don't use snap hooks anywhere near horses' noses. You may have noticed that lead rope snap hooks are now being phased out because they're extremely dangerous. Trigger clips are much safer, but a screw gate on a hay net is the safest way to do it. So now we've secured our screw gate ring there. We're going to take our rope again. And so instead of having to thread it through these tiny little holes, we're just going to go through here, slip knot, through, and we're done. And again, I prefer to tidy it up, so I'm going to go through, and then through and down. But that's entirely up to you. And that is how we recommend you tie your trickle net. Thanks very much, guys. Bye bye.